Fantasy 2 Pixel Remaster. So we got the encounters off right now because we're not going to learn anything great with current situation for now. And we're just trying to get to the aircraft or the hovercraft before we do anything else. Good job. Okay. So in typical Final Fantasy fashion, they stuffed a whole-ass hovercraft into a box. That will also complete your exploration in Seven Falls to 11. Then as soon as we hit ground, encounters will be back on. There you go. So I don't want to needlessly ruin her MP status right now. It's hilarious that the two guys that are not doing anything with magic are higher level than her. Just how it be. Joseph upgraded. Now, there is like a little mini game that you can play while you're on these little thing. I didn't showcase that in Final Fantasy 1, but it's something like cancel and then confirm button, square button. Oh, well, there you go. So I push cancel and I push L2. You can see the grayed out dots to where like things are going to be at in this game. So I guess you can kind of make out where we're heading to. I guess you have to be inside of a hovercraft in order to do that, or any kind of ship. Huh? I'm trying to think of how to do this. I never remember exactly how to get into that little card game thing. Yeah, I'd have to look it up, so. But anyway, it's on the internet somewhere. Just be like how to access the card game or whatever. You'll need to play it at least once in order to get the achievement. This is all you're pretty much pulling from here too, is just snowmen and icicles, so as long as you get those two enemies, you're good. We'll also encounter them in the cave, so you should not miss that at all. I like to give the characters that aren't going to really stay with us long enough to get party time. So this is case by case. If like I have more than like 7 formation of enemies to deal with, I'll just use magic. But I need to MP conserve a little bit because I don't want to run out of MP for a little bit of a tough encounter there at the bottom. And we're wiping enemies really fast, so we should be alright. Deadheads are kind of like the rare encounter. Like those kind of spirit skull enemies are always usually kind of hard to pull, so try to achieve one, I guess. This is for nothing more than just Gil. Otherwise, I would just show one enemy of each and then just kind of leave. This place got 2. I forget about how this goes. Ooh, a lot of zombies. That's actually a pretty crazy battle. Hold on. Other crazy battle. Okay, so we chose correct here. Yeah, you want to check both sides, just because one side's going to lead to a bunch of treasure, while the other side's just going to be like the actual way to go. Alright, so this, we get this already. Just don't want to deal with this every single time. I told you the encounter rate is super high. For your mithril mace. Antidote. Battle axe. Now we'll turn it back on. Shadow's the newest thing there. Everything else, kill it. Those skeletons with like the scimitars or whatever, those are you want to get rid of quickly because they will hit you and steal your HP. So they gave us a Blizzard Tome for free. Again, if you want to put it on anybody and just help out their magic cause. Spear. So yeah, if you can get away with not buying anything, you do get shit for free. I mean, but that's any RPG, right? Are always like that. Like you can get it now for money, or you can get it later in a dungeon. Let's heal up actually. Shit. Kind of like to keep them as even as I can get it. Dual heads, yep. Remember this place. This is where we gotta go. A sword that invokes an ancient curse. Accuracy takes a huge dip for just 5 attack, which in my opinion is bullshit. So don't even do it. I wonder if that'll benefit him more long run. Because the spear's not really doing shit. I'll just stick it out, we'll be fine. Until I say something and it's like, what'd you say? Okay, without the need to do all that all over again, let's just make our way over to here. Snick, choop. Snick, chit. Snoop, chit. Snoop, snoop, chit. Guy speak beaver. Fuck yeah, dude. As you can tell, Guy is an idiot. Love it. Alright, the bell has been guarded by a monster, it said, so that is your final chest down there. You can see 12 out of 13. Now we just gotta make it through the gauntlet. Which I will probably just no encounter this. Because you've seen everything that you need to see inside of this dungeon. There's literally no more secret. The undead skeleton dudes, though, they are worth so much gil. Especially at ×4 rate. A free silver cuirass. That's an adamantoise. And we got cool boss music. Alright, so I like to do buff. It's weak to Blizzard, Protect, and hit the shit out of it. Try to get in a few attacks too before you kill it. Like, it might not do any damage, but we want, because the monster's rank is pretty up there, we do want the level experience for the weapons. Just one more round. Okay. Then probably cure. A couple of good times here. You want to take advantage of these types of battles so that you can get your MP and all that kind of stuff up. Because boss fights are really the only place to do it. So one more round of healing. Then one more round of attack. And Maria should finish it off. There you go. That's what we wanted the most. So that, in my opinion, was a great battle, and that's just gonna set up for pretty much endgame now. We don't really need that much. Yay. Okay, now go ahead and get out of here. He's considered like a boss enemy, but he's really weak, so whatever you want to do to him. Joseph hands leveled up. Hell yeah, dude. Level up my hands too, bro. He has channeled his inner Crest Redfield where he's punching a boulder. Okay, we're going to turn these off because there's no point to watching the same battles play out over and over again. And I'm really happy with the upgrades we got anyhow, so moving on. So now we got the Goddess Bell. That's what we really needed. You can return to Salamand, and the reaction's going to be a little bit different now that Joseph is dead. But again, the Dawn of Souls DLC stuff, or extra content for the other versions, really plays out some cool stuff that involve a lot of our fourth party members, okay? Joseph. No, not Joseph. Unfortunately. I'll look after Nelly in this place like, bro, you are the mom. You had no choice, my lady. Is he? Sure isn't. Sorry, hon. See, everyone's like, oh, Aerith's death, but like, bro, Joseph literally died. Like, he's the first, like, party character to ever die. How we forget things, right? Alright. With Goddess Bell in tow, we now need... Wow. I just squeaked. we need to go to Kashan. Head on out. Gonna be really no upgrades in between now and then, so Mithril is your best bet for a good portion. Okay, like I said, Kashan's over this way, so if you just continued south of Bafsk, then you would have eventually ran into this mountain range, walked it all the way around, or you can see there's a little, a little hole in the wall there on the northeast side of that circular entrenchment. And then with Goddess Bell in tow, this is what you want. Right there. So now you can break the barrier to Kashan Keep and continue on with the story. But first, we need to go here. This little greenish, like a super greenish patch, you want to jump at the middle. Make sure you do this because if you're trying to get the every location trophy, or I think it's called Explorer or something like that, you need to visit the Chocobo Forest. And yay! The first ever edition of the Chocobos ever. Obviously one of the staple creatures of the entire series as a whole. We know our Tonberries, Cactuars, and Chocobos are the three flagship. I guess if you want to consider Moogles as well, I mean the four flagmen, of the Final Fantasy games and their franchise, then yes, I would, because Moogles and Chocobos kind of go hand in hand, whereas Cactuars and Tonberries are very, they're the two enemy variants, but they're, kind of cute to look at, so. A lot of people love those. But no battles on a Chocobo. Just run around the world if you want. Try to figure out some places that you want to go. You can't run on water with this one, but you can run this entire place. Just be forewarned that if you decide to jump off of the Chocobo at any point in the adventure, it is going to return to the forest and it will leave you wherever you left it at. Meaning exactly what it means. This is the Colosseum. You're going to go there eventually. Inside of the sand pit are some missable enemies that you need to get for the world state change. So make sure you keep that in your head. Come run around and down. Over her. So I'll pop you to the other side of the map. And yeah, this is a good time to really get used to the world of Final Fantasy II now, kind of get yourself acquainted with the map. When you're riding on a fast mode of transportation, you have no stress to worry about. So the Chocobos are not going to let you be in danger. And I mean, just obviously the most catchiest tune ever. So before this, this area was a place where we just could not enter. Super deadly area. Now you can just explore it. Free. Don't worry about nothing. Okay, we've had enough fun with that. Let's pop off. Alright. So an enemy that will not be available during end state as well, or change of world state, will be around Kashan Keep. So what you want to do though first is you want to go up to this is the Sunfire. This is what we need. But you want to go over to here. Come over. Tap the Goddess Bell. There you go. Go in. Oh. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I think Gordon's here. He's going to join you as your fourth party member, so you want to grab him now before you start grinding around so he actually gets levels with you. So this is his kingdom. Obviously, it's in shambles, so he has to rebuild. But he was the weaker of the two brothers. You know, he was just like, my brother Scott was just the everything, and I'm the nothing. So he has like a little bit of a redemption story here. Spear user, so go ahead and shield him up. Give him the goods. Spear and shield are like his two best things. I wouldn't do anything else with him. Armor-wise, you do want him armored up. So give him whatever. He's kind of like your bit of a knight dragoon class, but I don't want to say that because, yeah, he's definitely not whatever I just said. He's just a knight, so. Knight with a spear. Alright, so an enemy that you want to be on the lookout for is going to be in this main first floor or outside on the bridge. If you can kind of get the bridge to spawn enemies every now and again, but sometimes you're going to get the grass field enemies. But stick around here and you'll run into the Goblin Prince. The Goblin Prince is what you want to spawn and destroy. Because the princes will never come back after the world state change for whatever the reason. It will take a while and it will seem kind of hopeless, but they do spawn here. And it's like first floor only. Like, we'll even check the best area to see how like rare these dudes are. Like, they're pretty down there. Yeah, only defeated 2 of them through 2 different playthroughs, so. They do give you some cool stuff though if you're able to net whatever. They're just extremely to come by. So, world map or Kashan Keep. That's it. That's all they appear at. But you have to meet them here, otherwise that's it for you. You won't be able to get them. It'll just take a while. I like how that soldier said nope. That's actually an even rarer encounter of deadheads in this area. There we go. Oh, we got the best formation for him too. Yeah, dude. There you go. Alright. Kashan Keep, 11. We should have enough time to get through this dungeon, I would think. Depending on the battle rate, though. No severe enough enemies down here though to like level up your stuff, so you just kind of do magic if you wish. These guys suck. They give you venom sometimes. There we go. Now we're getting the bigger boys. This place is just a giant ass maze. Oops. It's alright. I'll take it. Oh, shit. Wow. This might even miss, I don't know. Nice. Blizzard, cure, life, spear, shield. Woo! Well, if you can run into Adamantoids a bunch, you can level up pretty nicely here. name those bastards. Oh, fuck this place. Okay. Let's see, what's the easiest way to do this? Yeah, I'm gonna heat up my wings for me and everything else. 'Cause I didn't get no damn lunch. I forgot. Oh. Whew. Yep. You're not gonna really run into anything new here, so we're just gonna say fuck these encounters. Like I said, not every room is gonna have this trap, so you do want to check everywhere. Monsters. New variants. Destroy them. Final little bit right here. These guys absorb every magic, so your best bet's just to attack. There you go. That's it. Dungeon complete. Go ahead and pop a teleport. And I would just there you go. Run back in, grab this. Now we're ready to destroy the dreadnought. It's going to show you where it's staged, so you want to take a chocobo. Thank you, Red. Jofa. Alright, dreadnought's in this general location. So disembark. There is one type of enemy, though, that you need to encounter before you go in there. Usually hangs out in the plains out here. See if I can pick it up before the episode ends. Blind is okay. Ready for it. And that's the monster. It's a Rakos. However you say that. That monster will disappear in the world state chain, so make sure you get that one. Like I said, hangs out right in this area. And that'll do. Thanks for watching. Next up will be the Dreadnought.